guys, it's Gal. Today I'm going to be doing a everyday makeup tutorial. Yeah. So before I start, even though I'm not really a good person at makeup and every person says before I start, I want to highly recommend you guys to read this book. It's called Fan Art, and you guys might not be seeing from the lighting, but it's called Fan Art, and I really love this book, and I've read it already. It was recommended by a friend of mine. I really love it. It definitely explains a lot of things, and because of the last name of the writer, you guys might know what the stories might be about. Okay, so now I'm going to be starting with the makeup tutorial. I hate this, but yes, I am breaking down with the acne and everything like that. I'm very sorry, but I hate this. But my dark circles and everything, I'm going to show you guys how I cover it, how is my everyday makeup and everything like that. So first off, you actually start washing your face. Right now I'm bleeding. So first thing you do is just start off by washing your face. I already washed my face. And the second thing I do is tie my hair. Okay, so first thing I start with is, of course, the foundation and a beauty blender. So I'm just gonna like pat it all over my face so I can get this acne and pimples and whatever I got all out of my face. So you just like pour it here. Come on! Oh, that's too much. Okay, and start it all over my face. I'm going to be using a mirror for it, and I'm not going to be like showing you guys like this kind of mirror. So I first start with the foundation to get it off and get the skin tone off of my face. I get the redness and all that out. So I start with that. And once I'm done with that, I start with this concealer. There's also one in powder, which I'm also going to be using, and this is one that's running out. So I better start using it before I get another one. So that's what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using it like a little bit around my face to cover around a little bit of the acne. And with the same beauty blender, I'm going to like pat it all over my face. And done. Okay, now I finally start with the eyes. First thing I'm going to be using is this L'Oreal Makeup Designer from Paris, and it's La Palette Nude Interise, and I got it, you know, from the local place, like this. And you can make up to 4 different kinds makeup eyes. You get the point. It just depends on how your eye color is. And my eyes are brown, but they're actually blue. So that's a long story. It's a different way I'm going to say it, but you get the point. And I'm going to be using the light one, which is up top here, and it doesn't really say the name. It doesn't say the name, but you get the point. So I'm going to be using it and just using it all over my eyes. Like patting that all over my eyes. Gonna make it like a circle so you guys can see it more clearly and how I do it, how I do usually my makeup. So I just increase that with my eyes all over in here. Put that a little bit more, and there we go. Next I'm going to be using this, like, it's kind of like a rosy color. This kind of color. I'm going to be using it with a different brush. And using that a little bit here so I can blend. Just using that here in my inner corner from the eyes. Oh, that's too much. So there. Later I'm going to be using this brown one because I can't really look like a total adult because I'm only 15 and that's the only makeup I can actually use. And I'm going to be using that on my eyes. on the other side of my eye. On the right corner, I think it's right, left, whatever it is. You get the thing. On my eyes. I'm putting the same one with the other one. Alright, something happened with my camera. Apparently it just like shut down and there's still battery in it. But I just finished highlighting, so I'm now going to start with my eyebrows up here, these things. I'm going to be using this kind of brush so I can do my eyeliner. This is the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder. And it comes in 2 different colors, which I'm going to be using. So we're going to use that for my eyebrows. Let's just start off with the lighter one. Need the mirror. And put that in the lower part of my brows. Okay, next I'm going to be using the darker one for my upper one and the full one so I can color it in. Okay, next up is the most important thing, which is the eyeliner. And I'm going to be using the gel one because the eyeliner liquid that I had ran out, and I do not really use the pencil from the upper ones. I use it for the lower part of my eyes, so I have to use a gel, and I'm not a big fan of the, so I have to start it with this kind of, it's not a brush, but it's like a sponge pencil kind of brush thing. So I'm very sorry about that. I have to do it off camera because I need a lot of concentration. So I'm very sorry. I'll be filming the other ones, but yeah, you know. Alrighty, now I just finished the eyeliner, which you guys can see here, and it did take forever. So next I'm going to be using the pencil one, which is the One Direction eye pencil crayon thing. You get the point. And it's the One Direction one, so, and it's from the palette thingy that from One Direction, but I didn't really get one because long story, so all I have is this. I use it for my lower eyes because it's more easier, and instead of using the liquid that sometimes get stuck inside my eyeballs, so I use it for the lower one and for my water crease. So let's go on with that. I make like a full ugly face every time when I do that. Ow! And yeah, sometimes it does hurt when you do that because you gotta do this kind of weird face. And it's awful. Really awful. So then I use the same from the bronzing, but I use the blush. So I'm gonna be using this kind of brush, which is also an e.l.f. blush brush. That rhymes. And I'm going to be using it here on my face. Along, but from the other side. And it's glittery, so it does match a little bit with the highlight. Okay, next I use mascara and this. Some of you think that why don't you just curl your eyelashes? I don't really do that because I have a weird kind of feeling when it comes to the eyelashes, and every time when I do it I cry, like water comes out of my eye. I don't actually cry and it's gonna ruin everything, so I'm gonna just use this thing and use a trick that I used to learn, which is just pull it all up. And it does come, like, you do it with a spoon, but I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna use this Mary Kay Lush Love mascara, and it comes like this, and with the mirror I'm gonna do that. And I also use a lower one. Done. And with the brush thing, I just do this. Just curl it out. And because I have long eyelashes, that's what makes it more difficult, because you gotta curl those as well. The last thing I have is the lipstick, but I don't really wear lipstick. I'm usually a chapstick kind of girl, but I'll wear it, but I'm not gonna do that because that's not part of my makeup. So I usually use is this e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator, and it comes like this. I can do a DIY about this, and it's super easy to make. You just pat it around your lips. You can just usually use it as a soft lip, as a lipstick kind of thing, but I use that for the bottom one and just pat it around the upper one. And just leave it, rub it around your lips, and then you just wipe it off, and then there. Then you just wipe it off. And it's gone. So thank you guys very much for watching my video on everyday makeup tutorial. Make sure a like and subscribe and comment down below. Make sure to follow me on all of my social medias down below as well through the description. And don't forget to read that book because it's amazing. I love it, and I recommend you guys to also read it. So anyways, I'll see you guys on another video. Bye!